Welcome to Dialogue 88.
Hardly had they got off the train when the mistake was realized. They had got off the train one stop early. Scarcely had they turned around when they heard the noise of another train coming. Barely had they solved one problem when another one arose because the train they got on did not stop at the following station. No sooner had they passed the correct station they arrived at the next.
I will phone the agent and tell him that we shall be slightly late. Or only if we are really late should we phone him?
Nonsense, it is common courtesy. Only when he knows of our problem will he be able to organize his plans. Not until we have seen the time schedule will we be able to tell him when we will arrive.
I spoke to him and he says that in no way is this a problem for him and that he is on his way to pick us up. At no point did he seem to be put out and he said that it was better because he could show us a house nearby.
Little did they know that the house they were about to visit was just what they were looking for. Never had they thought a week before that they might be moving down to the country. Not for one moment had this crossed their mind. Not only did they not think it possible but they would also have been skeptical. The agent arrived and they apologized for the inconvenience, but he said on no account should they apologize. Rarely did clients from the city get the station right. Seldom does he have such a great selection of houses available. Under no circumstances should they be in a rush to decide. Here comes the road where the first house is. There stands the house on the corner. Beside the house stands the entrance to the park. Sarah couldn't hide her joyful expectation. She was grinning from ear to ear. On the corner of the street sat a couple with their dog.
They are the owners. I told them that we were coming but that I was not 100% sure of the time.
I must say it seems like a nice house, as is the area.
Hello, this is Mr. and Mrs. Taylor and their dog Connor.
Pleased to meet you. Please come in and we will be pleased to show you around and answer any questions you may have.
Thank you. Tell us about the house and the neighborhood.
The police in this area do not have a lot to do. Were there to be a crime there would be a public outcry. Rarely do neighbors have the best of relationships for any length of time. Of course, some people become close friends but only with a lot of giving and taking. Is this possible? Not so here. Everybody gets on well and keeps an eye out for the other people's houses. Here everybody speaks. You'd be amazed by how many fights are avoided just through simple dialogue. There are a lot of societies here in which you can take part. All these factors contribute to a strong sense of community and collective responsibility. Anyway, enough of me extolling the civic virtues of the indigenous population. Let's visit the house. Well, the house is Victorian but has been the object of major renovation over the last 10 years. As you may have noticed, we have repainted the house recently and we think it blends in nicely with its rural surroundings. The council taxes are about average, although the current local council has brought about some quite radical changes. There has been a crackdown on teenage crime and drug abuse and the police have stood up to any attempt to lower law and order standards.
The house has 2 full bathrooms, each one equipped with a bath and shower. There are 3 bedrooms and an office as my husband works from home. The garden is easy to maintain and backs onto the park, which as you can see is beautifully maintained.